Okay, this is going to be a story for those of you who feel like you don't know your purpose or feel like you want to pursue a passion and you don't know where it's going to lead you or how it's going to lead you to making money. And this is why I always advise you, if you're in that place, to learn how to use your authority in human design. If you don't know your authority, you can get your chart through the link in my profile. It's called your human design chart. It will give you an inner authority, and that is your decision-making process. It is your inner compass telling you what to do and aligning you with your purpose. Here is my rags to riches story of how I built a business and made a living doing what I love and pursuing my passion, which I had no idea was going to lead me here, but it did. So at the beginning of 2020, I had a job working crystal gem shows and traveling around to different crystal shows and gem shows with this one company who was selling jewelry at them for wholesalers. And they offered me a salary position right before COVID to travel with them every week. I had a promised job, a promised place to live, because at the time I was staying with a family friend and would have had to get my own place if I hadn't had this job traveling. Then the pandemic happened and I lost that job because there were no flights. There was no more travel. So I was suddenly out of a job, out of a stream of income. I didn't have any savings or any money at the time. And I was also told that I needed to find a new place to live because the friend that I was staying with was going to move and needed to sell their home. So I didn't know what I was going to do. I ended up applying for unemployment and somehow got approved. Don't know how I got approved for unemployment to this day, but it saved my life. With unemployment, I bought my first tarot deck and I started doing tarot readings and sending them to friends because it was just something I really loved to do. I was obsessed with it at the time. And I would also go on my Instagram live and give tarot readings just for like the energy of the day. And so people started coming to me asking me for readings and how much I charged for them. A light bulb went off and I was like, I can make money doing this. Like, I could turn this into a living. It was something I had never thought of or heard of anyone doing before. And so I did that. My friends paid me for readings and they referred me to their friends, and it just became this whole ripple effect of me doing tarot readings. People also knew I did astrology and was studying astrology and knew a lot about it, and they wanted me to read their astrology too. So people would add that on for an additional payment, and then that became a part of my business as well. I had an idea to create a website around offering my services, and just to have a place to streamline all the readings I was doing. And that just snowballed into me doing more and more astrology readings. And then I realized, hey, I really want to teach this to people. I can really simplify this for people and help them understand, because that was what my passion really evolved into, was teaching it. And one thing led to another. I made courses, and that's kind of where I'm at today. I have a membership where I teach classes every month, and I have courses that you can learn your astrology and human design from as well. And it's my full-time job. It's been my full-time job since the summer of 2020. So you can do it too. If I can do it, anyone can do it. It really all comes down to just following your authority in human design and not making decisions from your mind or from what other people tell you should do. There were so many people during this journey, because there were times where, it wasn't making me as much money as I needed to live. And so many people were like, just go get a job, just go get a job. And I was like, no, I feel like if I go get a job, it's giving up. I feel like it's a way out, and what I need right now is to go full force into what I'm doing and to put all of my faith and belief and passion into it. And if I give my time and energy to a job to trade for a paycheck, it's going to take away from what I'm building and what I'm doing. So I never listened to what other people told me to do. I always listened to what felt right for me, and that is what has gotten me to where I am.